All right, Realtors. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. And I want to talk to you guys today about the tech stack every realtor needs at every budget. And you don't need it to be expensive, you just need it to be intentional. So, the first one is we're going to look at the budget of $0 to $50 a month tech stack. And this is when you're just getting started in the business, or if you've been licensed in the business and you're kind of getting right back into the business, or you just don't have that much business right now, it's totally okay. This is about foundation, it's not about perfection. So these tech stacks will give you at least a little bit of freedom in your business in order for you to get your business organized, okay? So the first one is Google Drive. You can use Google Drive for your file organizations, okay? You can use Google Docs for your templates. You can use Google Sheets for your lead plus deal tracking, and Google Save for replies and labels, and of course your calendar blocking as well. So keep in mind that inside of Google, you can also have templates saved inside of your actual Gmail. So that way, for all of those recurring emails that you find yourself commonly sending, you could have those already saved inside of Gmail. Inside of Google Sheets, you have the ability to build out a lead tracker sheet that you could utilize inside of your business as well. So just to kind of give you a sneak peek of what that looks like, I'll show you. Okay, so here we are. So this is actually already inside of Google Sheet, right? This is something that I built out for a few of my agents at the brokerage, and it's just called the Agent Business Tracker. If you do not have a business CRM right now or any kind of business tech tool, this will be something that's perfect. You just have their name, phone number, email. You can have a drop down to say, hey, what type of person they are a seller, buyer, renter, investor, developer. Where did you get them from? What stage they're at? What's going to be your next action? Email, call, text, send to the lender. Your next follow-up date and any your last contact date, and any notes that you need to keep up with as you continue to talk with and nurture this lead, or even if they're moving through the process, anything for you to just make sure you have that friendly reminder and you don't get their file. This is a complete tracking system right here for you, so that way you can keep a track of your business as of right now until you're able to put another tech stack inside of your business or a CRM inside of your business. Okay, so that was that one. Our next one is, there we go, $50 a month tech stack. So this is $50 to $100. Oh, I have it on, let me pause it. So this one is $50 to $100. This one is when you're looking at like a simple CRM that you actually log into. You're looking into email marketing tool for nurture, Canva for marketing asset, and then LinkedIn bio tools to capture your leads, okay? This is where you're now building that consistency inside of your business. So a simple CRM that I would likely recommend would be Follow Up Boss or even Lions Desk. Lions Desk is really good as far as it being a simple CRM, low cost, and you can actually do a lot of your email marketing out of Follow Up Boss and also out of Lions Desk. You can do email marketing out of the both of them. If not, and you don't want to utilize their marketing platform, their email marketing platform, you can use a low cost email marketer, which is called Flowdesk. Okay, so you can try Flowdesk. For Canva, you can have Canva Pro, or you can have the free version. And for the LinkedIn bio tools, of course, we know we have like Linktree, beacons, and etc. in order for us to kind of put our links inside of our lead capture. So now when you have this is where you're now building that consistency within your business, when you're like, hey, I need this because my momentum is up, okay? The next tech stack is the $150 to $300 a month tech stack. And this is where you're in that growth phase of your business. Okay, so this area here is when you're like, hey, I'm about efficiency and I'm also about clarity. I need to make sure that my business is efficient because now I'm having an experience and a service that's being duplicated to multiple clients across the board, and I want to make sure that I am not dropping a dime, okay? So what that means is now you have a CRM for full automation, right? So this could still be Follow Up Boss, this could be Lofty, this could be Bold Trail, this could be Lions Desk, it could be whichever CRM you decide to use. Inside of that CRM, you're going to have one or two things. You're either going to have a transaction management system, or you're going to have a TC, okay? However, you can also have both. So you can have a TC and then also a transaction management system. Now, I do recommend that you all have some type of transaction management system because you do want to be able to track your numbers, track your KPIs, track your closing, track your averages, track your sales volume, and track your growth, okay? So you want to have some type of transaction management tool. You also want to have an appointment scheduling tool, and then that analytics and reporting. So for the appointment scheduling tool, I know everybody pretty much uses Calendly, which is great. And then also Google has a specific link in there where you can send out that link and people can go ahead and book events with you directly on your calendar. Here's the thing about the calendar tool. If you utilize it, it's not just about the tool, it's also about your discipline, because in order for the tool to work effectively, you have to make sure that your day-to-day calendar is updated so that way your accurate times and availability shows. If not, be cautious, because you could set off a wrong first impression if someone is consistently booking with you and you have not updated your calendar, and the moment you see their booking come through, you know you're kind of double booked, you're in the middle of something, and now their first impression of you is you having to consistently reschedule a call. So if you're going to utilize a Calendly link or any kind of calendar tool, please make sure that you are disciplined with making sure that your calendar is updated, so that way everything can sync together, talk together, and you can limit your rescheduling calls, okay? And then analytics and supporting. Now, the CRM with the automation should have a really good analytics and supporting in there. If not, you can also build this out inside of Google Sheets in order to track your numbers, track your reporting, and make sure everything looks good there, okay? That is very important. There are formulas inside of Google Sheets that you could use in order to do that, okay? And then the next one is the $300 a month. The $300 a month. I done skipped it. There we go. The $300 a month tech stack. Okay. So what this tech stack is, this is their scaling phase, right? So this is where you have an advanced CRM workflow, which is what I honestly recommend is Lofty. That CRM likely will be built all in one. And if you all need a Lofty code or need a Lofty referral, please let me know. You have automation tools. Some of these automation tools are actually inside of the CRM, and then some of them have to be automated to the CRM via Zapier, okay? Then if you're having a team, this is going to be your team collaboration system. For my team leads, keep in mind that it's definitely going to be a little bit more because you have a team and you have to pay for each seat. And then on that reporting dashboard, this is where you are tracking your reports as far as how many calls are being made, how many emails were sent, how many text messages were sent, how many properties were viewed, what is the open rate, what is your unsubscribe rate, what is your response rate, all of those things. And then if you have agents on your team, this is where you can also set up your leaderboards where you can see who is being the most active on the team and actually inside of the systems. That's calling in leads, setting appointments, getting showing schedule, etc. At this time, at this stage, tech is really protecting your time. This is where I'm at in my business. My tech protects my time. So you all want to make sure that if you get to this stage, keep in mind it's going to cost you monthly. The common mistake that most agents make is that they skip stages by buying advanced tools before mastering the basics, okay? I always tell you guys this, that your system should grow with your business. Don't go get the best system now and you don't have the business to support it, because then you're going to be dishing out money that you could be saving and lead generating in order to get your business to grow. The thing about business is just like a kid, you have to grow with it. You cannot try to advance its growth because that is going to slow you down. The right tech will feel supportive in your business. So if you do have these tools in your business, you will feel reduced stress. You will feel like you have a little bit more clarity. You will feel like you're saving time, and you will feel like you have support in your follow-up, so that way you can get rid of that embarrassment when you haven't followed up with someone that you know you should have been following up with. And if it feels heavy, if your business right now feels heavy, then it's misaligned. So that means you need to go back to the drawing board and align your business so that way it's a light weight to carry and not a heavy one. All right, so that's all I have. I'll see you guys in the next video.